Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Season 2, Episode 6 of our Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 21. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you're excited for this upcoming episode, smash that like button down below. Now if you watched the last episode, this would be a bit of an unusual place for us to be coming into the start of this episode, and I have a big disclaimer to make right before we get into it, but I had actually recorded this Episode 6 previously. And I started off, obviously, where we left off with that Manchester City game. And I played that game, the Southampton, Villarreal and the Wolves game. And as I was editing it was all going perfectly. And then it just all got deleted. Every single part of it. I couldn't recover it. I tried and I tried. But just, there's nothing I could do. And I'm literally recording this almost straight afterwards because I was just so devastated. So we're missing a lot of the crucial games there. So I'm really disappointed. But it's just nothing else I can do about it, I'm afraid. It was going to be a cracking video as well, because as you can see, we started off with that Manchester City game and we got a 6-1 win. It was such a great victory, a big 3 points as well. Most noticeably in that game then, I gave Jackson Brown a little bit of game time towards the end of it as we had it well and truly wrapped up. And he not only got his first assist, but also his first goal. And again, I'm so gutted because to show you those videos, it was a great goal and a great assist. It's such a shame, but it was good to see him coming into the team, getting some first team football, and he's starting to put his name in there now. After that, then I simmed the Southampton game, so nothing really to have missed there, and we got a 3-1 win, which is great. And then we had our last group game in the Champions League up against Villarreal, which was quite a vital game. We needed the 3 points to guarantee progression, and you can see we managed to do that with a 2-1 win. After that then, to end the episode, we played Wolves. It was quite a close game, to be fair. It was very much back and forward, but we just managed to get the victory towards the end of the match, and we ended that episode then having won every single game. Having finished the group stage of the Champions League then, what I did was have a little run through of the other groups to see who was progressing with us. And I definitely want to do that again now to start because I think it's interesting for you guys to see. From Group A then, it was AC Milan and Barcelona who were going through, two very big teams there. Group B, you had Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, which is quite interesting. Obviously, we had Atletico Madrid and we beat them in the final of it last year. So it'll be interesting to see if we might even come up against them again in this one and then get some revenge. We were in Group C then and it was us and Galatasaray going through. Having beaten Villarreal, we really handed Galatasaray that second place. Group D, you got Inter Milan and Manchester City. And not only did we smash them 6-1 in that last episode, but they actually haven't been doing that well altogether. I mean, they're only about 5th, I think, in the league, and they only managed 3 wins and 3 losses. So again, it's a bit of an interesting back and forth season for them. Group E, you've got Dortmund and PSG going through. Obviously, we've taken a lot of the big players from Dortmund, obviously Sancho and Haaland, but they must have reinvested that money in some big game players. Because look, not a single loss, and they go through convincingly, so they're going to be a difficult team if we have to come up against them. Group F, you got Spurs and Juventus, and Spurs coming out on top. Mourinho will be happy with that one. Obviously, over there, Juventus, you got Cristiano Ronaldo, so that would be a really interesting story for this career mode. We did consider bringing him back, and could you imagine if we had to come up against him over 2 legs? Be interested to see how he would perform back at Old Trafford. Group G, you've got the real-life winners of the Champions League last season, Bayern Munich, 6 wins from 6. They are looking really strong in this one. I would argue they're probably the odds-on favourite to win it again this season in real life. And I think they're going to be really hard to beat in this career mode. They got Lazio going through as well, so 2 big teams coming through. Last but not least, then you got Group H with Lyon and Real Madrid, both on 11 points. So again, you got obviously Real Madrid, who are major Champions League royalty. They're always there or thereabouts. So when you look through all these groups, there's some huge names in there. And although we finished as that first position in Group C, just looking in the second place, you got Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Lazio, and then Real Madrid. So, I mean, we are definitely not necessarily going to get an easier draw. I got a couple of great comments on the last episode as well, which we then acted upon. You can see the first one, which is going to be on the screen now, was regarding the player contracts. It was mainly a couple of young players, but the most noticeable one was Axel Tuanzebe here. He had 8 months left. You see, we managed to negotiate for another 2 years, still on a sporadic role, and we only increased his wage up to 55 grand, so it's nice to be keeping hold of him. And if you look at this squad screen here, you'll see in the top right that we are now the new international manager of Portugal. Again, you'll see the comment on screen here. It's something I asked previously, and I was suggested to go ahead and accept this job offer. And now he's going to add something different to this career mode. We're going to have games in the World Cup, games in the Euros, and we'll be playing with players such as João Felix and the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. It'd be great if we can get him winning those 2 competitions towards the end of his career. So after that episode, which I did record, but obviously again didn't unfortunately manage to save, you can see that we're on top of the table again. 17 games played, 14 wins and only 3 draws. We're looking really strong. It was very important for us to beat Manchester City and Wolves because they were 2 rivals. But we've got a big game to start this one up against Liverpool. And you can see they're the team in second place. Only 5 points behind us. The same there for Newcastle United, who are having a very strong season. But again, it's going to be a huge way to start this episode. Well, there's absolutely no time to mope because we're into this game now up against Liverpool and we're away from home, so it's not going to be easy whatsoever. As I said, they're in second place, only 5 points behind us. So if they get the win in us, then that gap's going to be really close and we're not going to be looking so strong at the top of the table anymore. Well, you can see our team on the right-hand side there, and it's full starting 11. The only player who may be coming in for this one, who you could argue isn't that first-team player, is Fred in the place of Milinkovic-Savic. Just want to rotate it a little bit and make sure some players are staying happy. You can see Liverpool's likely lineup over there, and it's a lot of the usual suspects, but they got Tony Cruz in there, and it looks like they're playing Jota up top. So again, it's going to be such a difficult game, and if we can get 3 points in this one, then it's really going to be great for us to solidify ourselves on top of the table. But likewise, if we lose it, Liverpool are going to be hot on our heels. Here we are then, Anfield for this game. What a stadium for football, I've got to be honest. It's going to be a very tough game, this one, and it's a huge game to start the episode. As I'm recording this then, in only a couple of hours' time, it'll be Manchester United versus Arsenal. Obviously, they lost to Sheffield United just a couple of nights ago, so they really need to turn it around and get 3 points, just to get back on track. And funnily enough, Liverpool beat Spurs the other night again, which was very convincing. They're looking like they're finding their form, and they're going to be difficult to derail now. We'll have a look at that then. They've conceded the least amount of goals, but we scored the most. It's really going to be interesting to see who's going to be on top form in this one. Are our attacking players going to run riot, or is that defence going to stay strong for them? Well, let's check out this Liverpool team now, just to see if it's the same. You've got Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson, the usual back 5. Tony Cruz, Fabinho and Henderson. And Salah, Jota and Mane. So it is the team that we saw previously. Such a strong team. Look at some of those subs. Aubameyang, Thiago, wow. Definitely got strength in depth, a lot like us. But you've seen our team already, so we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to jump straight into this one. Come on, boys. We need a big performance now. Ball in there to Fred. Bags of room. Go on, someone make that run over there. Tell is overlapping, which is good from him. Rashford's in the middle. So's Fred. No way, Fred. Oh my God, he won the header. Never in a million years. I think did he out-jump Van Dijk there? We've got to watch that one back. Look at him. Bodies Van Dijk off the ball, and that's not far away whatsoever. Alisson had no chance. What a header. Was that Jota? Tony Cruz on the ball, sorry. Great ball over top to Salah as well. Jeez, they're stretching us. Ball in the middle. It's going to go out for a corner now. 15 minutes gone. First chance for them. Looks like they're going short there. Got to stop him. Getting the ball back in the middle. De Gea flaps at it. What's he playing at? Thank God he's got it now. That was terrible goalkeeping. Straight back bowled out to them as well. Van Dijk. Jota. Oh, big block. I think that was Lindelof who got there. Fair play to him. They got plenty of players forward now. Come on, Rashford. You've got to have the pace over Tony Cruz. We could be getting a goal from that. Sancho back post. Waits too long. Bruno Fernandes. Big save, Alisson. Jeez, players were just moving out of position. I wasn't sure we were actually going to get a connection from there. Takes it on the right, and Bruno gets a great header, but a good save with his feet. Another corner for us here now. Going to look for Maguire with this one. He's got the height, and he scores a lot of these chances. He's in there. Oh, don't know who that was on the line, but just got in the way. Still on it here, though. Back out to Telles. Keep the players in the middle. See if he can find someone. Martial! Oh, good defensive play there. That was a big chance, but they've dealt well, to be fair. That's Trent now running down the wing. Ball into the middle. Someone get there. Fred just gets bullied off the ball, but luckily Maguire's there to sweep up. we got to start counter-attacking, though, because they commit a lot of players forward. Bruno's in the middle. Who's that? Come on, Martial. Clean through. This has to be the goal. Oh, my God. What a save. Yeah, but it's in. Come on. God, I was not confident. He made a good save, to be fair to Alisson, but it just ricocheted off his body, I think. Thank God we got the goal there, because he was clean through, and Liverpool have been looking very strong. A great pass from Bruno and a good run. Get in behind the defence. He almost shoots straight out. This is a good save as well. He gets very unlucky there. Van Dijk running back at it, but we won't be complaining about that. We're so good to get the lead in this game. Liverpool were one of the only teams that beat us last season, so we know how dangerous they can be. Very important to get that 1-0 lead, because I'm sure Liverpool are going to come straight back at us. Martial holding it. Out there to Sancho. I tell you what, we got bags of room out here with Rashford as well. Can we get a quick reply and quick second? Getting fouled. Come on, we'll take that, ref. Thank God he didn't play the advantage. And we've got a dangerous free kick here now with Bruno Fernandes in the team. Bruno on this one then. I'm just going to go for that top left corner. Hoping he can sink this one. Oh, it's rising, but a good save there from Alisson. Not enough power on it, but at least now we got a corner. Looking for Maguire again. Going for that front post. It goes to Martial instead. Getting it away again, though. We haven't been very good from corners lately. They're on the break here now as well, Mane, and they got players forward. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's back there. He's going to have to make a tackle. He's going to be one of the only players that can keep up with him for pace. Skips past him, though, in the middle. Thank God we snuff it out. Van de Beek now out there to Rashford. What a pass. This has been a back and forth game so far. They attack, we attack, they attack. Can we get the goal, though? Rashford. Taking on Trent. Oh, he still got it. Go on, Rashford. Oh, a big save to Sancho. Oh, he skied it. How could he miss that opportunity? He just had to hit that low and hard, and instead, he dinks it. What is that? Oh, we could rue that missed chance. That would have been a great 2-0 lead. 3 minutes of added time, and Sancho's got a chance here. I tell you what, Martial's in the middle as well. Great ball to him. Can he bring it down? Good control. A good save again from Alisson. He saved, technically, the shot from Martial, which led in the goal, and he's had another save there. He needs to start putting them in the corners. Can't keep missing all these chances. Going to go with Bruno from these ones because it hasn't been working with Telles. Hoping for Maguire just to assert himself. Lindelof's there. Comes out here to Sancho, though. Oh, good block. Is the ref going to let us play on? But he's still got it here with Rashford. Just going to have to get a chance, though. Who's that back post? What a block there from Toni Kroos. Another corner. Fernandes, one last chance now. Whipping it in there. Maguire's there. Can he get goal side? Gets his head, and Alisson just hoofs it in midair. Oh, we had plenty of chances in this half. At least we've got the lead, though. But you cannot miss all these chances against a team like Liverpool. They've got a major chance to come back in this one now. We're going to have to be really sharp in this second half. Van de Beek into Fernandes. Skips past Fabinho's. Great footwork from him. Into Martial. Back to Fernandes. Back over there to Martial. Oh, that's a P-roller. Come on. I just did not connect with the circle button as I'd hoped there. That should have been a great finish. Great link-up play as well. Fernandes now back out here to Martial. Gives it into Sancho. Back to Martial. Someone's in the middle. Van de Beek. Oh, we're playing some great football here. It's just not quite working. Ball here now again with Origi. They got Salah in behind as well. Oh, what a tackle, Maguire. That was game-saving. Giving the ball straight back to them, though. This is not good enough. Back of the ball with Origi again. Salah's in behind. Maguire's coming across again. He wants this win. Good block for him again. Need to get rid of it, though. We're giving them chances here. Wan-Bissaka gives out it to Sancho. We've got players forward here now. Just need to wait for the right ball. Van de Beek going back post. Can I get him on it? Van de Beek with the volley. What a run and what a connection that was. Saw players coming in the middle, and that's an unlikely suspect to be running so far forward. But it's good to see that he does have that free rein to attack. A great ball from Sancho, and on his left foot, that's one hell of a connection. Alisson's made some big saves, but you're not going to get in the way of that one. What a strike, and now we've got a nice, comfortable lead, just as Liverpool were starting to come into this game. I'm going to make a double change here then, straight after that goal. Want to just give the team a bit more energy. So I'm bringing on Luke Shaw for Telles because he's more of a defensive left back. And I'm bringing in McTominay in place of Fred, who's had a good game, but I think McTominay's got those fresh legs. He's got the height, and hopefully he could just get rid of any balls now. And so we can keep this great lead and win the game. It'd be a great 3 points to start this episode. Lindelof making a big tackle there again. Straight into McTominay now. Can Van de Beek get the ball? Oh, good footwork. Oh, that's a foul, surely. Maguire up against Origi now. Don't dive in. As I say that, what does he do? Dive in. Luckily, that's a crap shot, and we're going to get a goal kick now. The defence has been solid so far, but then Maguire just skips out of position. Luckily, that's not a very good strike. Van de Beek now into Bruno. Just see if we can carve open another chance. It would be great to get a comfortable win against Liverpool at their home ground. Sancho. See Bruno in there. McTominay, sorry. Gets over there. The sweaty goal to Martial. You just cannot miss an opportunity to score goals against Liverpool. No matter how spectacular they are. It's now 3-0. What a team goal. McTominay up there. What's he doing? Good pass in there, though, from, I think, Sancho. And I tell you what, I thought it was Bruno, but fair play from McTominay. Probably could have scored himself, but I wanted to guarantee the goal. 2 goals in this one for Martial then, and a 3-0 victory as it stands. We've come to Anfield and we've conquered, looking like true champions. McTominay, great tackle from him. Gives out to Sancho now. Into Bruno. Rashford's on the left-hand side as well. Might have just taken it too far. Martial's there though. The dink. Oh, is that onside? What a finish. I was so disappointed there. I thought he was offside, but what a dink. Audacious finish. Liverpool, we're starting to embarrass them now. What is this? Again, great team player. Great pass out there. I wasn't sure he was onside, and look at that for a little dink. Alisson went straight to the feet and Martial just scooped it over him. That's 3, I think, in this game. The hat-trick for Martial then. All around, it's been a great team performance, but it's nice to see that our number 9 comes away with the match ball. Injuries of Scott. Ball over top to Sancho as well. Can we get the 5th? Oh, good interception there from Davinson Sanchez. Oh, what are they playing at? Liverpool have lost their heads. We need to get a couple more in this one. This might be the best victory against Liverpool ever. Rashford. Oh my God, that would have been one hell of a goal. Liverpool are just open like the floodgates. They're giving us every chance to get more goals. That wasn't far away either. The fans, I think, can't believe what's happening to their team. Oh my God, what have they done again? Bruno Fernandes. A good save from Alisson. He's the only player in that Liverpool jersey who deserves to be out there, to be fair. They're giving us all these chances. What are they playing at? Got Fernandes on the corner then. Can we end it with a goal for one of our players in there? Ball in there. Martial. Oh. I think it's another corner though. We've gone past that 3 minutes, but we're not complaining. Going in there again. Put it right on Alisson's head. Can someone just get there? McTominay. A big save again. Oh, how's that not crossed the line? What the hell's happened there? That should have been a goal. What on earth? But that man there getting the match ball. Oh my God, what an end to the game. Great performance from the entire team, and that just solidifies it there with the match ball for our number 9. Liverpool really were quite disgraceful in that game. That man there is the only one who deserves to keep his head held high. What a victory though. We cannot take this one lightly. It's a real top of the table clash, and we come out on top. Well, what a victory that was, and I tell you what, it's turned my mood right around. As of that victory as well, Newcastle have now leapfrogged them into 2nd place. I tell you what, it's all chop and change at the top of the table, but the one thing that's remaining consistent is that we're there in that 1st position and we're not losing any games. Well, from one rivalry match to another. In here now, up against Leeds United, back at Old Trafford. Well, I was quite surprised to see, but they're actually currently in 15th position, which is, I thought they'd be a lot higher than that, to be fair. But it's definitely a game I want to play because they are a big rival for Manchester United, and it's another opportunity to get some great gameplay and hopefully score plenty of goals. You can see I'm going with a very rotated team, players like Twanzebe, Shaw, Grealish, Greenwood on the wings, and interestingly you've got that man Haaland up top, but now there's a big link between him and Leeds. If you didn't know, he was born in Leeds and his dad used to play for them. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do up against his hometown club, if you will. Hopefully he'll get himself a hat-trick and get a real good performance. I'm going to jump straight into this one then. Let's see how we can follow up that Liverpool game. We're from one great stadium to now our own Old Trafford for this game. What an occasion it's going to be as well, up against Leeds United. As I mentioned in the last game, Liverpool were one of the only 2 teams to beat us last season, and this is team number 2. Surprisingly, they managed to get the win over us towards the end of the season. We've seen off Liverpool. Let's hope we can do it to these 2. Talking about Bruno Fernandes as a player to watch. Top of that assist chart, and I tell you what, that's no surprise whatsoever. You saw the ridiculous amount he got last season, and I think he's going to be on for it again in this one. Let's check out this Leeds United team for this game then. Kiko Casilla in goals with Llorente, Koch, De Bock and Kamora. Kramer as a CDM. You've got Rafinha, Gotts, Shackleton and Roberts. And who have they got up top? Nagao. That's a very unusual lineup. I don't recognise a lot of those players. And you can see they got players like Rodrigo on the bench. Makes sense maybe why they're in 15th place then. So this should be a nice, easy victory. But again, you can never write any team off. This is the Premier League after all. Van der Beek sees Grealish out there. Can he hit one from here? Oh, never. A million miles away that was. Bruno Fernandes, and that would have been a goal. I thought this guy might have had that in his locker, but not quite. Watching it go high and wide. Disappointing there from Jack Grealish. Haaland's there on his left foot. Oh, good block. It should go out for a corner. There you go. Big opportunity here now. Whipping it in there again from Fernandes. Twanzebe again going for it. This time to Savic. Oh, he went for the overhead. Luckily, the keeper's grasping onto that one. That would have been a great little finish there. Into Greenwood. Coming in for this game. Can he get the first goal? Oh, a big save there from Kiko Casilla. Gets it on his left foot, and we all know how deadly he can be from there. Good pace and strength, and that's a decent finish. It looked like he was sailing in that top corner. He had to stretch for that. Going to get the guys to run near post, because so far no one's really getting on top of it. Savage is there, though. Can't get. He gets crowded out there. Should be able to come straight back, though, with Luke Shaw. Going to get him just to run straight at them. They're opening up. Oh, go on, Luke Shaw. Ball in there. Can't get through, though. Good tackle there from Fernandez. We're trying to get this chance. They have a lot of players back, like I said. It's been so difficult to actually create anything concrete. Oh no, they're on the attack here now. Rafinha as well. Maguire's run out of position. This is not a foot race he's going to win, but he has to be smart about it. Rafinha's coming in there. Good block from him. That's more like it. Come on, Harry Maguire. Corner here now with Rafinha delivering it in there. Grealish should be able to get it away. Comes to Maguire instead. What have we done? They just held on to the ball there, dribbling it back and forward on their heads. But what the F is that? They get the first goal in this then, and it's so undeserved. It was a decent delivery, but straight to Maguire. And what has he done? Just chested it. Van der Beek passing it straight to De Gea. Can't get hold of it. And that's terrible defence. What are we playing about? A bunch of clowns at the back. We've had so many chances, and they get one and get the lead from it. This has just been not good enough. We just haven't been good enough. 2 added minutes here now as well. Coming down the left-hand side. Ball over top. Back to their striker now, Twansby. Just keep him out. Do not concede any chances. Into the middle now. Ball out there. We just cannot read any of their play at the moment. Passing it around. Come on, ref. They're just playing themselves out of it. Just blow the whistle. Thank God. What a frustrating half of football that was. We had so many chances, and it was such a fun first 30 minutes. It was great. But then for some reason, everyone fell apart, and that man gets the first goal. Going to jump straight into the second half. We need to turn it around. Coming at us again, you know, Llorente giving the ball into the Gots. Rafinha's coming down the wing. The start of the second half, not as good again. Getting an early chance. Luckily, it's over this time. We need to wake up a little bit. Defence is just falling asleep and gifting them opportunities. Big tackle there from Milinkovic-Savic. Now, this has to be the chance. We've got plenty of players forward. Goes to Haaland instead of Bruno. Can he work himself some space? On his right foot. On his left. Oh. He did so well there because he was getting crowded out. Still got the ball here though. Van der Beek. Greenwood. Oh, he still got it. Nothing's happening. I don't know if I'm going to get a goal in this one. Grealish. Come on, Van der Beek. Win that ball for us. Good man. Greenwood. We're just holding on to it. The game's trying to give us a chance. Into Haaland. What a block. Fernandez. Another block. What is happening? We just can't actually get a shot off at the moment. Ball in there now. Fernandez again. What defence. He still got it. Thank God. My God. That's probably the worst 10 minutes of football on FIFA you've ever watched. But at least it ends in us getting a goal. Scrappy as anything. But we get the goal now. To get that draw. Hopefully we can kick on and get the winner. I mean, words really can't describe this. Football gold at its finest. Thank God we get the ball there. And that's an easy finish. Sometimes things just don't go your way, but it's good that we still have players out there who can just somehow create chances. Might make a few subs though, because in all, the team's not been very good today. Making all 3 and bringing Gravenberch on for Milinkovic-Savic. Want to give him some more game time, and I think this is a good opportunity to do so. Bringing down Dan James on the left for Grealish, because I just don't think he's good on the wing, if I'm honest. I think he's definitely shown himself to be a great backup cam, but just for some reason it doesn't work, I think, because he hasn't got enough pace. Bringing Sancho on the right as well for Greenwood. You can see he's quite unhappy, which is a shame. And again, it just hasn't quite worked for him in this game. Hopefully Sancho could come in and make a difference. Rafinha again on the ball here now. Got to stop him from creating stuff. He's a lively player. Good tackle from Twansby. It was a corner now. Rafinha again to deliver it. We know what happened. They got a corner last time. Punched out again unconvincingly. We are dreadful from corners. Can't score any and we concede in from all of them. Ball in the middle. A big save from De Gea. God, we hate corners at the moment. Ball over top here now. Their chance to attack. Rodrigo with the fresh legs. Whips it in there. Luke Shaw gets it to De Gea, luckily. Luckily, he's got the safe hands. Let's see if we can break away now. He's not following Luke Shaw. Brings it down. In there to Dan James. We need him making a run. He's got bags of pace in him. Gravenberch is holding it onto here. Sancho's on the far side if he can find him. Decent pass. Bruno's back post. Oh my God, he hit that with some venom and it was too much on it. Oh, that could have been the chance. We needed to at least get a shot off from there, I think. I think that's the opportunity gone for them, and now they're in behind. Oh, we lose. Thank you, offside. Thank God. Oh, a couple of minutes left. I can't even finish sentences. This game's been so fast. Gravenberch into Bruno. Haaland here now. Dan James in behind. Fresh legs on the pitch. He's got the pace. Dan James for the winner! 93 minutes just before the ref blows the whistle. Oh, those Leeds players look devastated, and I can't argue with it. They don't deserve to be losing to this game. We've been dreadful. Oh, just managing to carve open the chance, thankfully. And you always know with a player like Dan James, he's got bags of pace on him. Always going to be able to beat a defender. And that's a good finish from him. Probably not known for his great finishing, but that is arguably world class. Thank God we're getting the win in this one. Dan James, super sub as usual, getting us all 3 points. And straight from the kickoff, the ref blows the whistle. That truly was the last kick of the game. What a big victory this was, because it was not comfortable. I think this is maybe one of the worst performances we've had all season long, but that's what champions have to do. Scrape through with the 3 points, even if they don't deserve them. Well, we're 2 from 2 in this episode then against 2 of our biggest rivals. Let's move on to the other games now, and hopefully we can end this episode with all victories. And from a great result to a great bit of news, Dayot Upamecano's come back from injury and he's ready to rejoin the first team. We've really missed him at the back in defence because him and Maguire had such a good partnership. They just had great balance in there, and it's just shown how important he is now. Hopefully in just a few weeks' time he'll be full back to fitness, and we can put that back four back together and hopefully look a lot more solid. We're so disappointed. He actually went down in rating, which is something I was really worried about. But as you can see, if we put him back on one of these development plans, it's not going to take him long to go back up. So for now, I'm going to put him on stopper. Hopefully in a week, he'll be back up to 84. And then we can see about moving it around again. Because this man has great potential in him. And we would hate that injury to really push him back. We're now going to be jumping into a bit of an easier game up against Fulham. We got a good victory against them in the first game of this season. And I'm now hoping that we can go out there and just get another 3 points so we can move into the bigger games coming up. You can see I've got a very rotated team out there. Jackson Brown's back on that right wing. I'm so disappointed you didn't get to see his involvement in that Manchester City game. But I'm hoping he can do something in this one and just keep pushing forward. Got Dean Henderson in goals as well. Want to get him some game time. And just all around a bit of a mixed team. But I'm sure they'll have the strength to get all 3 points. Well, it's not quite complete dominance, but it is a good 3 points. 59% possession, 7 shots, and 7 chances created. If I remember rightly, the game we had against them before actually was quite back and forth. It wasn't as easy as I thought. But again, another close game, lots of goals, and that's what you love to see, us getting the 3 points. You can see they got goals from Dzeko and Knockout, and we got 2 for Cavani and 1 for Grealish. Put Grealish back at that cam position, and that's his favourite place. You can see it already works, and he gets that goal. And I brought Cavani in because I thought, he hasn't played much lately. And he was so good last season that he doesn't deserve to be dropped completely. He still can do the job, as you can see there. And him and Grealish getting us all 3 points. What a result. Now take a look at this. UEFA Team of the Year 2021 midfielder shortlist. You got Casemiro in there. But look at that. Greenwood, Grealish and McTominay. FIFA just doesn't cease to amaze me sometimes. I mean, they've been great, don't get me wrong. But I mean, come on. Surely it would have been the likes of Bruno Fernandes, even Van der Beek. Choosing those 3 players, though, which is good. I mean, 3 of our players, so you can't complain about that. But a very strange one there. Be interesting to see who actually makes it into the team. At this rate, it'll probably be Harry Maguire winning the Ballon d'Or. Who knows? Well, we're going to be at the end of the episode now with this game against Leicester City. And what I saw when I was recording this episode previously, actually, was that they were down there towards the bottom of the table. And it looks like they haven't been able to turn it around. They're still in 16th place. 10 losses, only 3 victories. Not quite sure what's going on over there at Leicester, but I thought it'd be a very difficult game. Doesn't look like it will be, though. And taking that into consideration then, considering all the drama that I've had with this last episode, I think I am going to quick sim this as well. Looking at the form, we're on top of the table, we've been class, and we should definitely be strong enough to get all 3 points. And I'm very aware that most of my episodes are very long, so it may not be that most appealing for people to watch the whole thing. So I'm hoping if this is a nice short episode, we can move past all the drama, ready for the next episode, and we can start afresh and have a much longer episode then. You can see we've got the full starting 11 out there. Lindelof still in defence for now, as Upamecano's still injured. But again, look how strong that team is out there. Plenty of players in the 90 rated, and everyone else has just been in great form so far. Leicester look like they got quite a lot of tired players too, so I don't know what's happening with the form, whether they've lost some major players. I mean, I'm not seeing any Vardy by the looks of it, but all in all, everything points to a 3 points for Manchester United. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Well, it's 3 points and 3 goals. What a victory that is. And I don't know what's going wrong with Leicester, but look, not a single shot and only 37% possession. Look in real danger like them for this season then. Just glancing at it there, you can see Harry Maguire getting red carded against his old team in the 26th minute. So we even went down to 10 men, but that couldn't make a difference for them. Goals from Bruno Fernandes, Alex Telles and Martial. All in all, a resounding victory and a great way to end this episode. Got a message straight after that game then that Martial again is developing, and you see he's up to an 89 rated at the age of 26. He's got to be one of the best strikers in the world on this game. And I tell you what, he's been great. I think he's the leading marksman in the Premier League. Obviously, Haaland's been doing the job in the Champions League. But again, we just got such great strength and depth, and everyone's growing so well. You can see there's been a few little transfer offers going on here. There's a loan for Kavar, which hopefully will get accepted over there for Genk. And you can see that a deal for Aloy Traore. We did accept it, but it hasn't gone through. The next one coming in is a short-term loan from Sheffield United for Tahith Chong. I'm going to go and delegate that one, see if I can get him away for 1 year. And again, just go away, develop a little bit more, and he may have a future here. Who knows? Well, this is where I'm going to leave this episode then. We're just about to go into the January transfer window, so it's going to be a huge start to the next episode. You see, we're going to have a game in the FA Cup up against Southampton, so a little bit of a break from league action and Champions League action. But you'll have to let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think I should bother playing that game? Obviously, we won the quadruple last year, but we've already been knocked out of the Carabao Cup because we weren't focusing on it. Do you want me to play that one, or do you think we should just keep focusing on the league and the Champions League? This is how we're going to be ending the Premier League season then as we move into 2022. Top of the table, 18 victories and 3 draws with not a single loss. It's like deja vu from last season, but there is some unusual teams up there such as Newcastle United. You can see Man City are dropping still, Chelsea, Arsenal hot on their heels, and we still got Newcastle in second place, Liverpool in third and Spurs in fourth. We got a great lead over the other teams, but this is where we started to fall apart last season. That turn of the year, things just didn't start to click for us, and every other team started to find their form. Let's hope we won't be having a repeat then as we go into the next episode, because we want to keep this lead going, and you never know, we might even wrap up the season even earlier than we did in the last one. Now, obviously, one of the best parts about going into that January transfer window is that it's all about the transfer business. And I really don't know if there's any business we even need to do. I mean, you can see I've got Amad Diallo Traore on here just because, obviously, in real life, he's moved to Manchester United now, yet to play. But there is great hype around him, and I'm hoping he will have a great career at the club. So I've got him on the list just in case you think we should bring him in, just, to add a bit of realism. But apart from that, I really don't know what to do. It might depend on what offers we get and what big name players could be leaving. As always, though, put your comments in the comment section down below. If there's any positions you think we need to strengthen on, or if there's any players in particular you'd like to see come into the club or even leave, it's really going to be all down to you because, like I said, I don't know what to do. So be sure to put all your comments down in the comment section and I'll take them all into consideration. Again, huge apologies about this episode. It was such a shame that we lost the gameplay for the City game, the Villarreal one. But again, it's just one of these things that happens with YouTube and you just can't help it. All you can do is move forward. I really do appreciate all the support though. I think the views I've been getting on the last few episodes have really been great and I'm more motivated than ever. That's why I think I did carry on and record this episode. So again, thank you so much. It really does mean the world. As I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, then if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you've enjoyed this episode and you're looking forward to getting into January 2022 and to look at that transfer business, then smash that like button down below because I'm looking forward to it and I hope you are too.